Hi guys, it's Abby. Welcome back to Ask Abby, where I'll be answering some questions for you guys. Let's see. So I moved to LA November of 2018, and then in January 2020, I made $1 million. So about a year, a little bit more than a year. It's pretty good. I can't complain, honestly. I think my life is something that I guess the way my life is now is something I never expected. So, like if you would have asked me 2 years ago where I thought I would be, I would probably have thought I would still be in Louisiana, so. I think my goals are to, take what the universe, God, has given me and, maximize it while I can. And, I feel like I have the blessings that I have for a reason. So I guess my goals would be to maximize that, make sure I'm stable and build something to where I can be there for my family and, have that stability and, work on music and be able to follow my passions and really make an impact. In 10 years, I want to have kids for sure by then. Be married, maybe. I mean, you can't really plan those things out, but that would be ideally what I want, because my parents had me very young, so I didn't want to go as young as they did, but I don't want to be have them too old, kids too old. So I would say I want to be stable and hopefully into my other facets of my career, go into other different things in entertainment, I guess you could say. Because reason I say it like that is because I'm very open-minded and I trust the process, and I feel like whatever is supposed to happen will happen. So it's kind of a hard question to answer. Well, I have this. I have OnlyFans, where I'm going to be sharing a lot about myself. I have music, which I'm really scared to share, but I'm also really excited. It's always been a dream of mine. Yeah, that's all I can really think of. Yeah, I would start a podcast. I'm not against the idea. I've thought about it. I just feel like there are a lot of podcasts, but they're very entertaining, if you want to just binge something. And I feel like I'm the type of person that's very, I can talk and kind of explain things well. I know some people have a hard time articulating or properly getting out what they're trying to say. And I feel I have a pretty open mind also, so I'm not offensive. I'm not even though I'm from the South, I'm not a hella Southern, super left or super right person. I'm just pretty open-minded and easy. So I feel like that would be cool. So I did a little bit of modeling before I even had a following, but I would say that really just because I had the following and things kind of just snowballed. I never really thought it's not like I was hey, when I get older, I want to be an Instagram model. I want to be an influencer. It just kind of happened. So I kind of just fell into it. I think it's just super important that, we all realize that our minds are very powerful, and what we speak into the universe, what we say, the attitude, we have is a choice. And I think that, if only you guys could see where I came from, anything's possible. That's all I can say. I never could have dreamt up my life. I never could have imagined that I would have the things I have and have the access to the things that I have. So I would say that if you have a dream, everybody's going to go through tough times. You're going to sometimes have to work a job that you don't like, or, get up and kind of just be ugh. But it's just you just have to keep pushing and have in your heart and your mind what you want to do. And I think that if you just work towards that and be the best person you can be, anything's possible. I truly mean that. Like, I'm not trying to be cliche, but I really, really mean that. The things I'm most proud of. As far as since I've been big on social media, I'm not very proud of anything because I feel like having followers and like getting likes and having clout or whatever is not something to really be proud of. Am I grateful? Yes, but it's nothing I'm like proud of. I haven't like impacted anyone's life. I would say at this point what I'm most proud of is the fact that I came from a very, humble beginnings, and, I was able to work in the service industry as a server, which I consider a blessing because I feel like every person should. And, I worked my way up, like I paid my way through school and went through that, and it taught me a lot. Like, I feel like if you don't go through those hardships and those times, how can you ever really appreciate the good things or, the things that I have now? I would never be able to really appreciate that. So I would say that that's probably my most proud accomplishment.